Two 20-year-olds can live in the same city, work the exact same job, and make the exact same salary. But by age 30, one will be completely financially free, while the other is trapped starting over. The difference isn't luck, intelligence, or connections. It's a brutal set of financial rules for your 20s that society actively hides from you. Your 20s are your most financially powerful decade, but most people waste them performing success instead of building it. Today, we are exposing the core truths about building wealth early that nobody else will tell you. Before you waste your most valuable years. Truth 1. Time is your actual currency. The first thing nobody tells you is that in your 20s, time is your actual currency, not money. You can always make more money. You can never make more time. Because of compound interest, $1 invested at 22 is worth drastically more than $10 invested at 42. That is not an exaggeration. That is mathematics. Compound interest does not care about your feelings. It cares about time. A person who starts investing early and stops after 10 years will often end up with more wealth than someone who starts a decade later and invests consistently for 30 years. 10 years of early action beats 30 years of late action. Every year you delay costs you more than you can afford to lose. The wealthiest people you will envy at 40 started building silently in their 20s, while everyone else was busy drifting. Truth 2. The appearance of wealth destroys it. The second truth is that your income is not your wealth. Your income is what you earn. Your wealth is what you keep and deploy. Social media has made the appearance of wealth the ultimate trap for young people. You are surrounded by peers performing financial success, driving financed cars, wearing clothes that cost a week's salary, and funding vacations with credit cards. But wealth is not about the size of the river. It's about how much water you capture before it flows away. A person earning a modest income who saves and invests 20% will build more actual wealth than a high earner who spends everything to maintain an identity. Every dollar you spend performing wealth is a dollar you cannot use to build it. The genuinely wealthy people you meet later in life were completely invisible in their 20s. They drove unremarkable cars, lived modestly, and focused on their savings rate. Invisible in your 20s, unstoppable in your 40s. That is the trade. Truth 3. Consumer debt is slow suicide. The third truth is uncomfortable. Consumer debt in your 20s is a slow financial suicide. Credit cards, buy now, pay later schemes, and lifestyle loans are designed to capture your future income before you even earn it. It is tomorrow's money paying for yesterday's temporary desires. The interest alone on consumer debt can swallow a massive percentage of a young person's monthly income. But the real damage is opportunity cost. Every single dollar you hand over to a bank in interest is a dollar that could have been compounding for 40 years in your own investment account. Getting out of debt isn't just about clearing a balance. It is a war to reclaim your future income. Treat debt elimination like a second job, attack it without mercy, and stop building the bank's wealth at the expense of your own. Truth 4. Your social circle is an environment. The fourth truth is the one people push back on the most, but it is an invisible force shaping your financial destiny. The people you spend the most time with determine your financial normal. Human beings are deeply social creatures. We naturally conform to the norms of our group. If everyone around you spends freely, borrows casually, and treats financial discipline as boring, you will eventually cave to the pressure. Think about the nights out you couldn't afford but attended anyway, or the upgrades you didn't need but bought because a friend did. This isn't about abandoning your friends. It's about recognizing the invisible financial pressure they create. Every financially successful person has a story about the moment they quietly decided to stop letting their social circle manage their wallet. Find the people who are building and let the builders become your new normal. Truth 5. Start before you are ready. Truth nobody tells you is that you will never feel ready. And waiting for readiness is how decades disappear. You will not feel ready to invest when you have debt. You will not feel ready to start a business while working a job. You will not feel ready to save when money feels tight. Readiness is a feeling. Wealth is a decision. The people who built financial freedom early didn't have better information or fewer problems than you. They simply made imperfect moves in the right direction while time was still on their side. One small investment, one extra debt payment, one high-value skill acquired today is worth infinitely more than a perfect plan enacted 5 years from now. The version of you that waits until they feel ready is the version that completely misses the compounding. Nobody told you these things because the people around you were never told either. The school system didn't teach it, the culture doesn't reward it, and the system relies on your ignorance. But now you know. Your 20s are not a rehearsal. They are the building years. 10 years from now, two people of the exact same age will look back at today. One built, one performed, and their lives will look nothing alike. Which one are you choosing to be? If this video gave you the reality check you needed, subscribe. Every video on this channel is a tool for people who are done waiting to be told how to succeed. Before you go, leave a comment letting me know which of these 5 truths hit you the hardest. I read every single one, and I will see you in the next video.